1. Do you wear a watch? Yes, I wear a watch almost every single day. It has become an essential part of my daily routine, not just for keeping track of time during my relentless work schedule, but also as a fashion accessory that adds a bit of aesthetic appeal to my outfits. 2. Have you ever got a watch as a gift? Yes, I actually received a beautiful smartwatch from my family on my last birthday. It was a wonderful surprise, and it has been incredibly useful because it helps me track my daily steps and notifications without having to constantly look at my smartphone screen. 3. Why do some people wear expensive watches? In my opinion, many individuals view luxury watches as a status symbol to show off their wealth and success. For some city dwellers or businessmen, wearing a high-end timepiece is a conventional way to make a strong professional impression on clients and colleagues. 4. Do you think it is important to wear a watch? Why? To be honest, it might not be absolutely mandatory nowadays since everyone has a phone, but I still think it's highly beneficial. Wearing a watch allows you to check the time discreetly during a meeting or a presentation without being distracted by social media, which helps maintain your efficiency. 5. Do you prefer smartwatches or traditional mechanical watches? I definitely lean towards smartwatches because of their practicality. While traditional watches have a classic aesthetic appeal, smartwatches are much more resourceful since they can monitor my health data, sync with my calendar, and help me manage my day during a time crunch. 6. Did you wear a watch when you were a child? Yes, I remember having a colorful plastic digital watch when I was in primary school. It wasn't anything fancy, but it helped me learn how to manage my time and ensure that I wouldn't be late after playing outdoor games with my friends during my childhood. 7. Where do you usually buy watches? I usually purchase them from official brand boutiques or reputable department stores in the city. Since there are many counterfeit products on the market, I prefer buying from certified stores to guarantee that the timepiece is genuine and comes with a proper warranty. 8. Would you ever buy an expensive watch? If I achieve a major career milestone or have enough disposable income in the future, I might consider investing in one. To me, a high-quality watch is not just an item of luxury, but a timeless piece that can last for decades and remind me of my hard work. 9. Why do some people prefer not to wear a watch? I think the main reason is that they find it uncomfortable or restrictive on their wrists. Furthermore, since digital clocks are now integrated into every device from smartphones to laptops, many people feel that wearing a physical watch is redundant in our modern concrete jungle. Describe a law on environmental protection. You should say what it is, how you first learned about it, who benefits from it, and explain how you feel about this law. To be perfectly honest, as a city dweller who witnesses the expansion of the concrete jungle every day, I am highly aware of the environmental issues we face. Today I'd like to talk about a crucial legislation in Vietnam, which is the Environmental Protection Law, specifically the strict regulations regarding waste segregation at source and the heavy fines for illegal dumping. I first learned about the updated version of this law a couple of years ago through an extensive social media campaign and local news channels. The government was launching a massive awareness drive to educate citizens on how to separate organic waste from recyclable materials. It immediately caught my attention because it required a significant shift in our daily routine. The primary beneficiaries of this law are, without a doubt, the general public and future generations. By forcing households and businesses to sort their trash, we can drastically reduce the amount of waste sent to landfills, which prevents toxic chemicals from polluting our soil and water. Furthermore, sanitation workers benefit greatly because their job becomes less hazardous and much more efficient. As for my feelings, I strongly believe that this law is absolutely paramount and long overdue. For too long, people have been taking the great outdoors for granted, leading to severe pollution in our rivers and mountains. Although implementing this law requires a lot of meticulous effort from everyone, it is a necessary step to protect our pristine ecosystems. Gives me a sense of optimism that we are finally taking concrete action to safeguard our planet rather than just talking about it. Vocabulary: city dweller, concrete jungle, legislation, waste segregation, a heavy fine, illegal dumping, daily routine, landfill, the great outdoors, meticulous, pristine, safeguard. One. What kinds of rules do schools in Vietnam have? Schools in Vietnam maintain a fairly structured environment with a wide range of regulations. Most notably, students are strictly required to wear uniforms to promote equality and eliminate distractions. Additionally, there are strict codes of conduct regarding punctuality, academic integrity, and the prohibition of smartphone usage during lessons unless permitted by the teacher. These rules are designed to maintain discipline and ensure a high level of efficiency in learning. 2. Do you think school rules are important? Absolutely, they are paramount for the development of young individuals. School rules act as a blueprint that teaches children how to function within a society. Without these boundaries, classrooms would easily fall into chaos, making it impossible for teachers to deliver lessons effectively. Moreover, following regulations sharpens a student's self-discipline, which is a resourceful trait that will benefit them immensely in their adult lives. 3. Are children unhappy with the school rules? Naturally, a significant number of youngsters feel restricted or even frustrated by these boundaries. Children by nature desire freedom and love to explore without constraints, so rules like strict dress codes or long sitting hours can feel like a relentless burden to them. However, as they mature, many look back and realize that these regulations were actually a therapeutic way to build character and protect their overall well-being. 4. How can parents and teachers help children understand and follow rules? Instead of just imposing rules blindly, adults should focus on clear communication and leading by example. Teachers and parents need to take the time to explain the rationale behind each rule, helping children understand who benefits from their good behavior. Furthermore, when adults demonstrate discipline in their own daily routines, children will naturally mimic that behavior, making compliance a habitual action rather than a forced obligation. 5. What are the rules people should obey at work? In a professional corporate environment, employees must strictly adhere to workplace ethics and operational regulations. Punctuality and meeting deadlines are critical to ensuring project milestone achievements. Additionally, maintaining professional communication, respecting data confidentiality, and avoiding workplace harassment are essential rules to create a healthy, well-rounded workspace where everyone can thrive. 6. What is the purpose of punishment? From my perspective, punishment serves two main functions: deterrence and rehabilitation. On one hand, enforcing a penalty creates a consequence that discourages individuals from breaking rules in the future. On the other hand, the ultimate goal should be educational, helping the wrongdoer reflect meticulously on their actions so they can correct their behavior and reintegrate into the community as better citizens.